How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's your boy British Chap, aka Dan. We're back with the second episode of The Killing, guys. Season 1, episode 2. Can I just say before we get started, I've already recorded this intro before, but so annoyingly, like, the video corrupt. I'm so happy that it wasn't the, like, file of the actual reaction that corrupted, but my intro corrupted, which means I've already seen the episode, which means this intro is going to be really annoying because I can't really summarize and speculate what happened in the last reaction, being as I've already seen the second one. So basically, I'm just going to sort of make this short and sharp, sharper than usual, let's just say. First things first, before we get into the reaction, can we please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also, guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to follow my Instagram, British Chat with 2 P's. The link is in the description below. All updates about my channel go onto the Instagram, 100% worth a follow, guys. Now, guys, being as I've already seen the second episode, I'm not going to speculate. I'm just going to summarize what happened in the first episode. Now, basically, we found the body of Rosie, and it was in a car trunk. In a car trunk. We don't know the COD as of yet. Presumably, it's drowning. It's murder. And now we just move on to figuring out who it was, identifying suspects, etc. And we push forward. Now, basically, in my last intro that got corrupted, the only things I really talked about, other than speculating, were some of the things that I've noticed about the show so far. In my opinion, it's already setting up the grieving process of the family, and potentially having some sort of discontent or corruption in the family, in a sense where one person takes this way worse than the rest of the family, and it goes sort of berserk in a way. So separates himself from the family, potentially separates with their partner, and does all these kinds of things, guys. And that, I think, is going to happen based on some of the chemistry we saw in the first episode. And yeah, guys, and the second thing I spoke about was the chemistry you get between Holder and Lyndon, which I didn't remember their names until after the episode, so thank goodness I am recording this now. The difference between them characters is really, really interesting. Like I said, you've got Lyndon, who's the much more fair, straight face, get to the point, figure out what's going on, be that straight to the point sort of dark detective. And then you've got Holder, who for me is much more laid back. He knows his way around things, and he knows his way around people, which is one thing we do actually see in episode 2, which I've already seen. So it's really interesting seeing the difference in characters and how they're going to complement each other. I did also speak about the fact that I'm 100% sure that Lyndon's going to stay to finish this crime. Something was going to rope her in, and she would stay and help Holder out. Yeah, I'm trying to think back. Really, there isn't much else that I said, I don't think. So as of right now, I'm pretty sure that's all I spoke about before the reaction. There may be more that I'm missing, for example, speculations, but at the end of the day, this is only an intro, guys, and you are here for the reaction, so this isn't the important bit. Thank goodness the reaction didn't corrupt, otherwise I would have been fuming. But yeah, guys, that's enough from me. This will probably be a lot shorter than usual, which may not be a bad thing. It's actually good. It means I can get straight into the reaction. You guys don't have to hear me, like, talk so much before the episodes. But yeah, guys, I'm not going to talk any longer, so without further ado, let's get straight into the reaction. I'm presuming that's the mother, and she's now being taken to be questioned. Oh, morgue. Yep, what did I just say? The ID. They're going to identify her daughter. One thing I will say really quickly, guys, is I hope this show ropes me in the way Broadchurch did. I know it's a really high bar to set, but I just don't want to start this and then feel like I'm not roped in as much. I am roped in from the first episode, but I mean Broadchurch caliber. Yeah, so I guess that means it's been positively ID'd, right? Yeah. Absolutely horrible for the family. And just like Broadchurch, guys, what's the bet that tears them apart? What is the bet? Now just to find the bastard who did this. God's sakes. Although, his reaction, I would be looking really carefully at that. How both the parents are reacting.
What about this boyfriend, Jasper?
Lasted only a few weeks. Mostly broke it off.
Suspect 1, boyfriend.
Coroner's got no cause of death yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm about to call him.
No COD. Oh my god.
You do it. Oh, and car keys were found in the ignition. Could be somebody inside the campaign.
Oh. So it was someone driving the car that's not.
Yeah, where's Jack?
With Reggie on the boat, he's fine.
She's here.
Yeah, look how she's watching them too. That's...
Candy Cane's lucky girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys, you can already tell just from the way she's watching the two of them, the parents, how suspicious she is of just their behaviour in that scene. The father seems way more detached from the situation than the mother. I will say that. The mother seems way more emotionally distraught about it. I don't know if that's just different grieving processes, but just from first glance, you can sort of like see a difference, a barrier. But yeah, I just wanted to make a point, like, the detective agency or the police, they're now making her stay. They're making her stay to do the case for the next 24 hours. Now, my bet is the longer she's roped into it, the longer she's going to want to stay, and she will end up staying for the whole thing. There's no way she won't. She's a main character now. She's going to be told to stay. She's going to stay. She's going to find out something small, and then she's going to go, boom, like, I need to stay. I need to lead this case, and I need to figure out where that girl is and what happened to her, sort of thing. I'm just finding this so interesting already, guys, because I'm already trying to suss people out, and I think that's what Broadchurch did to me. It's now opened my eyes to, it could be anyone. Literally anyone. And if you think about it, all the car she was in was a political car, so that already sets up a whole pool of suspects. Not saying it excludes everyone else that's not in the political party, but it does now lead the investigation in that direction. But could that be a ploy? That's the thing. It could be just another thing the show's doing to draw my attention elsewhere.
Why did you want to know if she was into politics?
We're looking at
The
everything.
car. They
should
can't
go
tell
home.
them too much though,
Get
because
some rest.
one of them might go AWOL. Their parents could go AWOL.
Well, good, because I have a nice Pinot waiting for us.
Is that the political dude? Yeah, he's the most sussy one. Like, you gotta suss him the most.
That was the police.
Oh.
The missing girl from the high school. They found her body, Darren, in one of our campaign cars.
Someone politically orientated. What is the bet? Well, that's what it's pointing towards. And he looks guilty.
Access to your vehicles. So Friday, you were campaigning out of town, Councilman?
I was taking a much-needed break. I can provide the number of the inn.
Yeah, guys. His alibi, like we saw in that last episode, is shaky. There are questions in his whereabouts that morning and all that time, guys, so pointing towards him big time. I just want to say something. I know it's way too early to speculate, but I don't know what it is. I've got such a weird feeling that the daughter in some way was close to him, and like, I don't know, like maybe they had a weird thing going on, maybe they were in love, or they had like some sort of romantic relationship thing happening. And then that other lady that's so close to him, something seems weird. I don't know what it is, and I know it's probably way too early to like start guessing things and speculating, but I just had this weird theory just pop into my mind. What if that lady there, or someone close to him that fancied him or whatever, got jealous, noticed their relationship, and then decided to deal with it because they caught her or whatever, or, you know, they caught the girl and him together in the act, or I don't know. I know it's way too early to speculate, but I kind of wanted to get that on camera. Just so that if that was the case, like, that would be kind of cool, like, to have that sort of theory. But yeah, it's also funny to, like, laugh at all the wrong theories I had throughout the series.
Is there anyone else who can vouch for you Friday night? I can.
Nah.
The councilman.
No.
We'll need a statement from both of you.
False alibi.
Court the girl's family. Speak at a memorial.
And say what exactly?
That you know what they're going through, because you've been there yourself.
The thing, I hate it when they do this. They're using it for their advantage.
By noon.
Just to make themselves look better.
Panato, have him start vetting our people and find out what the hell happened with that car.
You know, the guy probably punched Rosie in the face before he grabbed her. That's what they do to kids. That's why the head wounds. You want to tell that to the parents? Go ahead.
Yeah, she's got a point. Like, you've got to be careful what you tell people. Day 2, so a day after. Guys, I'm struggling to figure out what to say. Like, it's so early in the season. I'm so confused with everything that's happening. I had the same issue with Jessica Jones and Broadchurch, I think. So we're gonna see a lot of the grieving process of all the little things that trigger, all the triggers and everything.
You hear anything about Rosie?
Oh, I've got a feeling he's gonna act out in a lot of bad ways. I don't know what it is.
Telling Rosie's dad she was at my house? What the hell?
Then where is she? Get off.
Yeah, like I know.
Oh, he's
Sticking it to her anymore.
Whoa! He is horrible as well. What is wrong with him?
What?
You too, Sterling, come on.
That teacher, I remember there was something sus about him as well.
It's not your fault, Rosie disappearing.
We've got to be really precautious about everybody in this
Picked up some
system.
old lady Friday night.
So I don't think it's him off the bat.
You can't do that.
Off the bat, I don't
What's
think
the
it's
name of the
him.
bar?
100%. As much as he seems like a bit of a dick, at the same time, I don't think it's him. Like, he was with that lady, so like he has an alibi probably for majority of the time. I don't know. I feel like he would make more mistakes if it was him. Like, he's so young. Like, I don't think it's him already. I just think he's a stroppy, horrible, I don't know, teenager. Like, it just, yeah. It's so early. I can't like think of what to say. It's like when the reactions are this early and the start this early, there's not really a lot you can say, especially with slow paced shows, because slow paced shows, obviously they build up slow burners. And there's not a lot you can say, and reactions may come across as more bland. But I guess it's more about just my thoughts and opinions, my speculations and my theories. That's what a lot of people come for, to see where my head is following this investigation. But at the moment, I don't have anyone pinpointed. I think there's more people that I'm sussing. Like, this guy I'm not sussing anywhere near as much as the politician or the father. Something about the father, I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling a bit weird around him as well. And then the teacher as well. A little bit less than those two, but still feeling a bit sus about the teacher. Like, something doesn't seem right there. And there's most definitely bits of everyone's story that they're not revealing. And I also wouldn't be surprised if there's more than one guilty person. Like, this is a crime drama. Like, come on. Like, it's dramatic, and what are the odds?
Mr. Ames, your secretary said you weren't available.
This is over. Now.
Your son's not under arrest. I was just talking to him.
You want to talk to him? You contact my attorney.
Oh.
My phone.
Guilty already.
I can explain.
Oh!
What'd you do this time?
What was this time? Oh my god. Does that indicate that he's had to cover stuff up before?
So what's the average round trip rate?
I don't know.
And I don't give a shit.
Hold her.
He's so chill. That's what I like about him.
Parents' phones, Sterling. Good girl with no secrets.
She lied to her mom about her costume. There's no way she could afford these. You're looking at 2 G's easy.
How do you know
Yeah.
that?
Guys,
How do you not?
Shops at Ross, that's why.
someone with money. Did you
You
hear
should go get
that?
some chips or something.
I like the little relationship or connection they've got coming along.
Trying to win her back.
Okay guys, first things first, money is going to be a huge factor in this. Like 100% money will be involved. And they've just said those shoes right there, like $2,000 they said. Now, that does sort of pull the suspect in a way that maybe she got into like a relationship with someone that was money driven. Maybe he was buying stuff for her. Maybe things got too serious. The shoes, maybe someone with money. So that would definitely point to like the politician more so, or maybe even the boyfriend. And then my bet is it's also on someone that's jealous. I've got a feeling like there's more than one person involved. Like one person saw it, one person covered it up, and people are vouching for each other, sort of thing. I don't know what it is, but that's just sort of ringing in my head, like that there's going to be more than one perp in this sort of case. Now guys, I just want to talk about like our second character. I forgot, I don't know his name. This is so bad. I'm going to have to like, is it her name Lyndon or something like that? I don't know. But his name, I don't know what it is, but the relationship he's building with the son of the lead detective, it's really cool. I find that his sort of character's tone, like the way it's like he's laid back, he's more chilled about everything, he's sort of like, yeah, let's just relax, figure things out, sort of straight to the point. Whereas she is more serious, get down to business, sort this out, figure this out, Alex style. I'm already really liking the characters, and I think this guy here is going to be one of my favourites, big time. And he plays Rick Flag, by the way, and is his name Rick Flag? Rick? I think it is. The guy in Suicide Squad.
Jasper Ames, boyfriend, arrested back in April for auto theft.
So, yeah, so that's what they were talking about past record.
Waterfront. It's not surprising.
Richmond's issuing a press release in an hour.
Yeah, what for? Personal gain. He is my number one on my suspect list, I'm telling you now, Richmond.
Office emails.
Campaign car reported stolen Saturday morning.
Oh.
Lot the last 2 months, crap security.
Lucky for us.
Wait, theft?
Reaction to this is
Like the young boy.
coincidental.
These guys are all like, they just seem so selfish and personal gain driven, like it's scary. So yeah, alibis are checking out left, right and centre, but I can't tell you that I believe that they're all like 100% real. If an alibi checks out, does that mean it's legit, or does that mean they've just literally checked to make sure? Because they could be lies, like people could be lying for each other, and I would not be surprised at all.
You can't issue that press release. Maybe I didn't make myself clear. Hold off and tell the press how cooperative you were. How you put this family's tragedy ahead of your
life. Oh, she won't.
If I don't?
You will be the candidate who obstructed a child's murder investigation.
Oh. She is not holding her punches. Oh my god.
You have until midnight.
Come on, Tommy.
What was that?
Found it in the dumpster.
What is that?
Rosie's wig.
Oh. So does she up and leave the dance with someone or something? Is that what that is?
I'm Detective Linden. Can I get a show of hands if you saw Rosie at the dance?
No one saw her. Oh, did she not even go?
Costume? Pink wig? Maybe one of you saw her after the dance? Getting into a car?
What if she got dropped off there and then she immediately left? That was like a ploy so she could go elsewhere. They need to tell their kids, eh?
Where's Rosie?
Yeah, they can't just go on keeping them in the dark.
Daddy?
You said Grandma went to heaven.
That's where Rosie is now.
Oh.
Baby, come here.
Heartbreaking. I watch so many of these shows now, guys, and all I can think about is how the heck does that feel?
We're gonna be okay.
I can't even imagine how it feels, but I can just think about the caliber of it. An unexplainable pain. That's what it is. What was that all about? What the heck?
Why didn't you call her?
Oh, come on, don't ask that. This is exactly the same in Broadchurch, them asking why didn't they check on him.
You want to hit? I'm off the clock. It's not like I'm gonna arrest you.
What is he doing? Why is he talking to like...
Go to it, little girl.
What? Is this his way of like finding or digging? Or is this just him being odd?
So we gonna party?
Yeah?
What?
I know a place. In the bay.
I misjudged his character so much of that's legitimate. What is he doing? God, guys. Either that's all a ploy for him to like get information, or he's actually messed up. I feel gross just thinking of the possibility that he could be having some ulterior motive outside of his duties with minors. Like, what is going on?
The cage.
Hey! Hey, are we gonna party?
Oh! Was he trying to get information about where... Oh, I see! He was trying to get information on where that girl could have been instead of that, Halloween or thing or whatever they were at. That makes sense. Well, I hope that's what that was. He's now gone to the cage to find evidence. Fantastic. What's he found? No, come on! Don't cut the scene.
Coroner's report on the Larson girl.
Oh, did they get the COD?
TOD anywhere
Ah.
from Friday through to Monday.
Yep,
Took
so she
off into
drowned.
the water. Did on whether or not she was raped. Rosie was alive when that car went in the water.
Ah.
And it takes what? 10
Yeah.
minutes? Fill a trunk that size? Ripped off her own fingernails trying to claw her way out.
Oh, that's what's wrong with her hands. Okay, guys, we've got a COD, which is drowning. She died in the car. That's how she died. That's where she died. And the reason her hands are so buggered is because obviously 10 minutes to fill a trunk that big, and she was trying to claw her way out. So she died a horrific death, an absolutely horrific death, in pain and in fear. You can tell what he's doing though. He's trying to rope her into the case to bring her to stay. As much as she wants to go, I don't know, I feel like they're setting up for her to end up leaving her fiance, like for them not to be together anymore. Is that just me? Now we've got COD, now we can start progressing and figuring out motive behind this. Why, who would do this, how did they do it, etc.
Hey, Jaggy boy, how you doing? Huh? You wanna go? Oh,
And you bet he doesn't act that way with her current partner. That's the thing. Crime scene unit. Wait, did they just say they're going to the high school? Does that mean Holder found something?
Where's Mom?
I don't know. I'm hungry. When's dinner?
Did the mum just leave the kids? Wait, what? Where is the mum?
Mr. Plain? Again? It's where the real Halloween party went down.
Oh. Yeah, so he's on to it with what he's doing. And I thought he was dodgy just then. He has found... Oh! Whose blood is that? Is that someone else's blood? Or is that Rosie's? Wait. What's going on? Is she just laying there? That whole thing confused me just then. She just shut herself off. Okay, I think that's what that is. Whoa. The hand... Oh god, whatever happened there is not good. Whoa. Okay guys, that is the end of the reaction. I mean, that was the slowest episode I've probably seen of like any show recently. But then right at the end it was just like bam, 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 bam. So at least there's some like brilliant reaction things at the end of that episode. But I mean, definitely a lot progressed forward. So I'm not saying it was like an insane episode and stuff, but there was a lot progressing and definitely some questions to be asked now. So first things first, we now officially got our COD, and that is drowning, guys. Well, she had the damage to her hands, which was trying to claw herself out. So it's definitely a murder. Someone's definitely guilty. It was in the campaign car. We don't know how. We don't know why. The car was reported missing. Could that be a ploy? Could that be like a forensic evasion method? I don't know, guys. There's so many little intricate aspects going on. There are so many guilty people as well. Like, you're sitting there thinking suspect, suspect, suspect. So in terms of theories, I don't really have any, except for that one about like maybe two people know what happened. One person got jealous, one person killed her, and then two people covered it up. I don't know. But yeah, guys, most of that episode was like interview based, just figuring out who, what, when, where was everyone, who knows where she was, which we did find out no one does. So she didn't go to the Halloween party at all. Later on, obviously, we find out that there's this like underground, it's called the Cage place, where people go, and there's a mattress. So presumably it's a sexual assault, and people go there to party instead of going to the Halloween party or whatever. And we basically find blood everywhere. Now, presumably that is the start of Rosie's demise. We don't physically know any of that yet, but presumably that's where it started. That may explain the blood everywhere. In terms of what else, guys, I guess there's not really much else to talk about. You can sort of see like Rosie's mother now is like starting to separate herself from reality. She's not even feeding her kids, she's not looking after her kids, and she's taking the full force of what happened harder than anyone, and you can tell that that's the case. She's not even looking after other kids anymore. And in terms of the father, I don't know what to think of him, guys. I think he is grieving, but I still suss him a bit. I'm being honest. I'm sussing everyone, but him, something about him just on my radar, and I don't know what it is. Obviously, the person I'm concerned about the most is the politician. He seems like he has the most stuff to hide in terms of what's going on. I mean, he just seems the most guilty. Lots of things that he's doing or saying just don't make sense, or his alibis aren't checking out, or he's got this personal gain that we've already seen him orient towards. And it was his political party's car that was the one that she drowned in. So presumably someone who may be involved with him or in that situation. My theory was, but the only theory I've had is that maybe he was sexually involved with her, and then that other lady, the one that seems to be protecting him, maybe she got jealous, did something bad, killed her or whatever. I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. Maybe she threatened to expose the party and then things got intense. I don't know. I'm going to stop speculating because these theories are only going to get more wild and drastic as we go on. In terms of my favourite thing about the episode, guys, I think it's the way that they're like setting up Lyndon's like commitment to the case. And they're going to, in a way, sort of make her obsessed with wanting to stay. She's going to end up staying because she gets roped into the case. And as we see at the last scene, she goes on, even though she's supposed to be on a flight, she goes to investigate the case even more. So as of right now, it seems to me like she's staying 100%. In terms of Holder, he did sort of like surprise me a bit. I was like, why the heck is he talking to minors? What is going on? But it was a very, very interesting sort of method to try and get information out of the other students, which maybe Lyndon wouldn't be able to do. And Holder's managed to do, which is fantastic. And he's found another crime scene. So fantastic. We move forward, more evidence. in towards episode 3. But yeah guys, I don't really have much else to say. I'm not going to speculate anymore. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also guys, if you haven't already, like I mentioned, don't forget to follow my Instagram, British Chat with 2Ps. I'll leave the link somewhere down below. All updates about my channel, go on to that Instagram guys. Absolutely fantastic place to be in terms of updates for my channel. But yeah guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode at this point in time. Were you sussing anyone in particular? Why? What made you think that guys? And get some discussion going in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Do you think it's much slower paced than other crime dramas as well like I do, or am I just more impatient with figuring out what's going to happen guys? But yeah, let me know some discussion down below guys. But like I said, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to speculate any further, as I just can't wait for the next episode, and at some point soon I'm going to get straight into it. But yeah guys, you know how it goes. As ever, this has been your boy, British Chap. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.